The minnows will typically live in just about anything. I mean, you could really put a couple dozen minnows in a couple inches of water and they live. They're so hardy. As a matter of fact, the guy that used to bring them to us years ago, he would bring them in a tray, hose them down before he left, and he'd just bring them to us in a tray and no water. So the mud minnows live very long. The shrimp, however, do not. Especially with the summer approaching, the shrimp are not going to live extremely long in a bucket without aeration. So I just want to show you a couple things. One of the first things that we have is a little bubble box. The best thing about this thing for your shrimp is that it has a styrofoam insert inside there. And it does a couple things for you. It keeps the water cooler in the summer, but it also allows the shrimp to crawl on something instead of them being on top of each other. They'll crawl at the side of that, and so that'll kind of keep them from being too compact. You know, it comes with a little bubble box. You just put two 2D batteries in it. This runs like about $34. You know, if you're going for a day of fishing, I would probably max out at putting like 3 or 4 dozen shrimp in there. You don't want to jam pack them in there too much because that will kill them as well. The other product that we have was made by Engel, which we see a lot of guys bringing these in. They're pretty nice. This is a 19 quart. Serves as a dual purpose, as you can use it as a live well or you could use it as a cooler. It comes with everything that you need inside of it. You know, it's got your aerator and hose and everything. It's even got a little strap, a little shoulder strap so you can carry it, and then a tray. And that nice thing, the bubble box will just sit on the outside and the hose will run through the side there. And you can close that lid so you know, if you go to put it in your car, water's not splashing everywhere. This, you could fill it with minnows. You know, if you put shrimp in there, it'd probably be a 4 or 5 dozen type deal. But this would be another good thing to use in the summertime, just because the water inside that cooler is not gonna get so hot. So that'll allow them to live a little bit longer. Then you also have, you know, your standard 5-gallon bucket. We just put a little lid on it, just to kind of keep all the shrimp from jumping out. That's one of the things. You know, when we go get bait that don't have lids, they'll come out front, and two will jump on the floor. They're always chasing them around. But one of the best tips that I want to give you guys is when you go to buy a bubble box, you know, you'll buy them and they come in this plastic. And the plastic is not just what it's sold in. You can also turn it into a case. Now this is one that is already one of the most waterproof portable aeration systems that we have. You know, it's got a nice gasket on it. You just put the 2D batteries in it and just close it back up. And this has a little thread in the middle, and you just screw it back down, and it'll seal up very nice, like along the line there. But what you can do, you're going to take your hose, connect that hose to the top of the aerator, and you actually, you know, this is the plastic that it came in, and you flip it upside down, and you can run your hose through the plastic. It's got a little hole, pre-drilled hole, and you'll run that through there. And it's actually got a slot in the back where you can run the clip, so then that way you can hang it from your bucket. So what I'll do is pull this out a little bit. So it'll slide through there, and then you'll pull your hose, and then you can turn it on. That's the only negative about it, is you just got to turn it on. But then that way this water resistant box is now even more water resistant because it's back in that housing. And then of course you can still hang it, you know, if you wanted to hang it on the outside of the bucket, you can do so. And just, you know, you can run your hose down through the lid. It comes, you know, some of them come with different stones. This has a little weight on it, and you'll just attach it down to it. These are something new that we started carrying this year. Is a little bubble donut. It's just got a little suction cup that'll go on that's on the bottom of it, and that'll just obviously attach to the bottom of your cooler or bucket, whatever it may be. Do read the instructions on the back of this. It does say soak it in water for an hour before using it, so just keep that in mind. But that's pretty much a couple tips on keeping your bait alive. Unfortunately, we're almost out of shrimp right now at the Mount Pleasant store. So if you want shrimp for tomorrow morning, be here first thing. I got plenty of minnows. But otherwise, happy fishing to you guys, and thanks for watching.